Pop Smoke. Oh yeah, and we watched the Takeoff one before too. Shit, Lil Peep. Okay, bet. We can do the Peep one. All right. We can do this one.
On November
All right,
15th,
chat. Let's get it. Finals out. The final hours of the final month of Lil Peep. Oh shit. First things first. RP to Peep. And yeah, just keep it respectful, chat. Even if you don't fuck with somebody's music that we're watching, just be respectful. All right.
On November 15, 2017 at about 4:30 p.m., Lil Peep was in the back of his tour bus smoking with two of his fans. He was in a very good mood. At one point he looked out the bus window at the Arizona sky to where he said, "Today is a good day. Not every day is a good day, but today is. I feel good." Less than 30 minutes later, he nodded off and never woke up again. On October 2nd, 2017, Lil Peep set out on a North American tour that would last about a month and a half, performing at 31 different cities. He had just came back from Europe where he was performing a smaller tour, but this tour in the United States was set to be even longer with less rest days. Peep suggested to his management that he wanted to take several friends from Gothboy Clique with him this time. Gothboy Clique was a collective of underground artists Peep had been a part of before signing his record deal. His management had been trying to keep him away from them as much as possible. They stated, "We want you to be healthy and productive and don't think GBC should be on this tour." Because of this, there was tension building. Peep was becoming defiant toward his label and management, and GBC didn't understand why he was becoming distant with them as well, causing problems on both ends and leaving Peep in the middle of it all. His manager and label owner both decided to hire a woman named Belinda Mercer to help with the North American tour. This was an attempt to introduce a new person and clean slate. She even traded in the small vans and upgraded Peep to a real tour bus. Now he could bring people with him, and he filled all 12 beds on the bus.
Yo, chat, didn't she have a hand in his death? I remember watching his documentary, but I don't really remember it all like that because it was like during COVID. It was during COVID because that's when I first actually gave his music a try. Like anytime before that, like I wasn't really into him like that, so like I wasn't really, that open. But like after I actually became open to giving his music a try, and listening to his discography, I did actually end up becoming a fan. So like, yeah, I don't know his full story though.
In attendance was Peep himself, a few members of GBC, and his opening act Bexy. The other spots were all taken by the traveling crew, a merch guy, lighting director, videographer, and of course the bus driver. After loading their belongings, they packed everything, including all the drugs they could bring. Their first stop was in Seattle on October 2nd, and Peep seemed to be in good spirits throughout his performance. But only after a few dates, things became noticeably off. Something was wrong, and this time it was different. Peep was spending nearly all his time on the bus, rarely leaving to walk around the cities or even get food for himself.
Damn.
The one drug that seemed to be the most popular with Gus on the tour was ketamine. His friends said it was alarming because it really wiped him out and made him non-functioning.
Actually, nah, I don't know, to be honest. Yeah, I don't know either, bro. I genuinely don't know. I know a little bit about his story, but I don't know, you know what I mean? Because like I said, I watched his documentary that one time. I did, like, you know what I mean, enjoy the film, the way it played out and everything. I don't like the ending because, I don't want nobody to die. But you know what I mean? Like, I think they did a pretty good job of telling his story up until his passing. But yeah. Bro, the fact that ketamine is fully legal is insane. Yo, ketamine is insane. I mean, not insane. Ketamine is legal? Hold on. Is how you spell ketamine? Mean legal. What? It is? Ketamine is legal for medical use in the U.S. and select countries across the world. What the fuck? Wow. But they want to legalize weed though. That's crazy. Holy shit. But if it's for okay, chat. Before I even make that statement, is it what in the medical sense like is it used for? Is it used for, you know what I mean? I'm gonna try to skim through it real quick. Just medical though, so it's cool. Okay, so like, what does it use? Like, what does it treat? What does ketamine treat? Oh, it's an antidepressant. Okay. Oh, it's okay. Anesthetic. Okay, got you. I need to start by reading. Depression, pain, shit like that. Got you. Okay. Holy shit. I was gonna say.
Several people on the tour bus noted Peep had been getting the ketamine from none other than his tour manager, Belinda. Allegedly, she abused the power to get everyone on the bus to do what she needed. It's important to note now that Belinda has denied these accusations since his passing.
Okay, so I was right.
And has declined to give her side of the story.
Yeah, that's kind of fishy to me, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's like if you have truly nothing to hide, right? And this is just me speaking, cause like if something like this was to happen around me, and like if I had truly nothing to do with it, I would do anything in my power to clear my name. Like, I feel like you shouldn't overly explain everything, because then people will try to find loopholes and little shit that you say to be like, well, you didn't say this, and they'll start twisting your words and shit like that. You know what I mean? So like, but like at least give enough to where you can prove you're innocent. And, you know what I mean? Just give people that closure. Like, give his fans and the people that closure, so they don't look at you like, yo, you kind of seem like you had something to do with it. Or like, you know what I mean? Like, but that's just me, though. That's just me.
That Belinda has denied these accusations since his passing and has declined to give her side of the story. On October 25th, Pete's tour bus arrived at the border between Canada and the United States. Everyone on board was asked to exit the vehicle. Officers and dogs searched the bus for drugs, and they pulled Belinda to the side for an interrogation. At 1:53 p.m., Peep texted his girlfriend, "I've been at the Canadian border for 7 hours. I think they arrested my tour manager." Finally, in the late afternoon, the bus was allowed to cross into Canada with everyone except Belinda. They raced to Toronto without her, and they arrived just in time to do that night's show. Belinda was later released and crossed into Canada on her own and rejoined them after paying a $2,000 fine, but with seemingly no explanation.
I was gonna say, like, why? Damn. Okay. Come on. She was kind of like a pimp. She kept using us in line with drugs. What? Oh, she kept us in line with drugs. Holy shit. Wow. Yo, chat, you think she had something to do with it? I ain't gonna lie. Looking kind of fishy.
As the days went on, Peep's physical and mental health seemed to be depleting at a quick rate.
She looked guilty.
Management ignored these signs and urged him to keep up, despite seeing his cries for help that had been going on for months. On November 14th, the tour arrived in El Paso, Texas. Peep was on edge and very upset about the venue. He called his mom to vent that day. What he didn't know was that would be the last phone call he would ever have with her. Someone suggested,
I think she's the one who gave him the lace pill and Xanax. Yeah, bro. Like, and I think that's why she's declining to give out any kind of statement, because if she has to tell the full story or the full truth of everything that happened, like, it's ultimately gonna get to the point where she's gonna have to tell if she did or did not give that pill to him. And I think she doesn't want to incriminate herself in any shape, form, or fashion. So yeah, that's so sad, bro. Like, and this is why, like, I genuinely just like take time every day, or like even the days I forget to, I try to remind myself, like, the very next day, like, yo, make sure you're doing this. Like, just take time out your day and just thank God, or even if you don't believe in God, just be thankful that you're alive, bro. Cause like, you never know when you could die, bro. Like, that shit, like, death can come like at any second, bro. Like, I could die right now, bro. Like, I could literally just drop dead right now. Like, and like, life is just over. No redos, no retries. It's over. You know what I mean? So like, that's why I try to, you know, while I'm here, try to live my life to the fullest and try to accomplish everything and make sure I'm doing the right things right now. So, you know what I mean? I could live like a meaningful life and, you know what I mean? Shit like that, bro. But, you know what I mean? Just be grateful for life, bro. That's all I'm saying.
Suggested that they try canceling the show, but this wouldn't work because he posted a video to Instagram that afternoon of him dropping pills in his mouth. And by posting this publicly, he made it clear he wasn't actually sick, so the show was gonna happen.
El Paso, I'm good, I'm not sick. I'm gonna see y'all tonight.
Yeah, that's so sad, bro. Like, what kind of demons was he battling, bro? Like, you know what I mean? I feel like a lot of these artists and entertainers don't genuinely have someone they could just truly sit down and just talk to, because it seems like from just the outside looking in, and I'm not speaking for everyone in their personal circles, because I don't know everything, but it seems like from the outside looking in, a lot of these artists and entertainers, like, they truly don't have people to relate to them on a human level, and they just resort to these drugs because they can't get out what they're feeling, because it's like everybody around them don't give a shit. It's like everybody's just around for their own personal gain and motives and all types of shit like that. And it's just really sad to see, bro. And that's exactly why, like, I try to keep genuine company around me, bro. Like, I honestly, like, I can count my friends on my hand. You know what I mean? Like, I don't just like allow everyone in just for that sole purpose of like not wanting like people that's disingenuous around me and destroying my mental health and all types of shit like that. Like, you know what I mean? If I'm going through something, I should be able to be comfortable enough to sit down with you and tell you, like, hey, I'm going through this. Now, I am the type of person, and I've been trying to work on this a lot. Like, my girlfriend can attest to this. I'm the type of person, like, I've kind of got used to being alone, especially a lot in life. Like, I've never really had that many friends anyway. So, like, I got used to kind of being alone and bottling my emotions up, or either, like, just letting them spill out in my music and shit like that. So, like, you know, once you do finally get that person you feel like you can just sit there and just talk to and just let all your problems out without feeling like you're being a burden to them, bro, it's such a blessing, bro. So, like I say this to, like, bro, just keep good energy, keep good company around, bro. Like, if you feel like you can't talk to these people, you can't talk to whoever you got beside you, bro, just get rid of them, bro.
He only had 2 shows.
I don't think it matters anymore, to be honest. Everybody has moved on. She's been left as innocent with no repercussions. She didn't even get arrested, I don't think. Yeah, you know, I mean, yeah. Like, eventually the truth may come out if she had anything to do with it, or maybe it's already out and she truly didn't do anything. So who knows, bro? But yeah, there's always hope with these cases. It only takes one little piece of evidence to reopen the case, and if she's involved in it. Yo, facts, bro. Facts, babe. Facts. Same where I do drugs or coke. But, bro, like, okay, when you say drugs, you mean, like, just smoke weed? Because I hope that's the only thing. Because, like, bro, if you don't anything, like, harder than weed, bro, like, you know what I mean? Bro, please just try to stay away from that stuff, bro. Because, like, I've struggled with, you know, substance abuse over the years and shit like that. And, like, as I've gotten older, I just realized, like, that shit isn't really worth it. Now that I have, like, and this is, like, before I even got with Marie and, you know, had a son and shit like that. Like, I just started realizing, like, it took my father getting killed for me to realize, like, all that shit wasn't worth it. You know what I mean? Like the day and the moment that I found my father dead, I realized, like, I had to step up and be the man for my mom and my little brother and my auntie. Like, we don't come from no generational wealth. Like, we're like poor people, bro. Don't get it twisted. Like, I come from a poor family. So, like, I put all that on me and use that as motivation. Like, yo, I gotta be the one to make it, because, like, it's so tough seeing the people you love and care about, like, struggle, bro. So, like, I just wanted to bring something new to my family and bring, you know, that generational wealth. And, like, I just couldn't allow myself to fall into the cycle of drugs and, you know, abuse anymore. And I just got off that shit, bro. And if you ever need someone to talk to, bro, just, you know what I mean? I'm always here, bro, for real. So, yeah. I used to do Anthony. I used to get it from a friend. It made me feel really relaxed. I don't do them anymore simply because I can't get them anymore. Other than that, I do weed only. I hope to keep it that way. Yo, I hope you do it. I hope you keep it that way too, bro. And, bro, I'll keep you in my prayers, bro. Like, bro, just stay away from that stuff, dog. It's not really worth it, bro. I'm telling you. You know, if you smoke weed, you know, to take off the edge, bro, I'm all for it, bro. As long as you know what I mean, ain't leading to other things, that's cool. Cause, you know what I mean, I used to smoke weed all the time, so I'm not gonna, you know, but yeah, bro. But yeah, I'm happy for you. I'm glad you're doing better, bro. And yeah, keep up good work, bro.
Shows left after this, and he would be done. So he decided to push through it. Despite being frustrated, he performed and finished in El Paso, and he would be getting on the tour bus toward Tucson, Arizona.
I'm not even enjoying life. I don't like being Lil Peep. I'd rather work at Starbucks. Yo, golly, bro. Jesus.
The last day of Lil Peep's life began much like any other on the tour. He was still sleeping around noon when the bus pulled up to The Rock, a 600-person capacity venue on the edge of downtown Tucson. By around 3:30 p.m., he was awake.
You want to work at Starbucks too? Oh my god.
Taking photos and chatting with fans outside. This was when two fans approached him. One of the fans says he was with Peep from the time they met until the moment he lost consciousness, just about 45 minutes later. But he says he never saw Peep take any pills. The two fans later said things got weird after this. Peep was shutting the door to the lounge on the bus when he began nodding off. His eyes shut and his head was never the moment he lost consciousness. One of the fans says he was with Peep from the time they met until the moment he lost consciousness, just about 45 minutes later. But he says he never saw Peep take any pills. The two fans later said things got weird after this. Peep was shutting the door to the lounge on the bus when he began nodding off. His eyes shut and his head went forward. They yelled his name and he snapped out of it. He then moved to a larger couch and nodded off again. They continued to wake him up, but he ultimately would just fall back asleep. Finally, his head rolled back and he appeared to be in a deep sleep. They decided to leave, where they told Peep's friends he knocked out in the back of the bus. According to them, they thought nothing of this because it was normal for him. At 5:30 p.m., Belinda came to check on Lil Peep and says she too saw he was sleeping, upright on the couch and snoring. She claims to have tried to wake him up, but his body just twitched and he wouldn't wake. 15 minutes later, she checked on him again to where he was still snoring. Bexy then came back from a shopping trip around this same time and told a similar story of Peep snoring, even posting a video online as a joke.
Peep's at the back of the bus doing press-ups, sit-ups, working on his six-pack, his muscles. I'm gonna see for myself.
For over 3 hours, nobody questioned what was happening until 8:53 p.m. An associate of Peep's noticed he was pale and his lips were blue and immediately called 911.
911, what is the emergency?
Hi.
Some people say the snoring was a death rattle. Wait, what's a death rattle? We gotta look that up, chat. I don't know what a death rattle is. Death rattle. It was a death rattle is produced when the patient is near death and is too weak, hyposimilar to clear or swallow. I don't know how to pronounce that word. Secretions. Even small volumes of secretion will produce sounds. Oh wow! Holy shit! Wait, death rattle usually becomes audible 24 to 48 hours before death. Wait, what? What the hell? What? So he was. Oh, so basically his lungs was giving out on him. Okay, yeah, your lungs were trying to get air, something like that. He was slowly suffocating. Wow, yo, that's crazy. Yo, is there a way to stop that? Like, if you like, say you did start getting like these death rattles, is there a way like you could stop that shit and like, you know what I mean? Like, get help before you check out, That's fucking insane. That is so sad, bro. Holy shit. Like, and it's so sad that like people like the people around him like was just kind of like, and I'm not blaming them. I'm not blaming them. That's not what I'm doing here when I say this. But it's just kind of sad. Like the people around him was like they're so used to seeing him like fucked up off drugs, and they're like, oh, that's normal. Like, oh, he's just sleeping. Yeah, he normally does that. You know what I mean? Not knowing that he was actually dead. But damn, that's crazy, bro. Are you not sure? Yeah, we're gonna look it up.
I need an ambulance.
That's
Okay,
crazy.
what's the address?
I'm at the Rock. I'm at a venue called the Rock.
Alright, tell me what's going on there.
I'm working with an artist and he's just completely out of it. He's cold. He's just knocked out. I don't know what he's faking. He's not awake. We're trying to wake him up and he's not awake at all.
Breathing normally.
Not really, no.
Belinda pulled Peep to the floor and began chest compressions until an ambulance arrived 3 minutes later. Unfortunately, he had no pulse and was no longer breathing. They tried to give him 3 different doses of medicine, but nothing was working. Inside the venue, GBC members tried to perform a few songs in an effort to keep everyone distracted from the chaos outside.
Yo, chat, did they know? See, I'm gonna have to do a deep dive into this now, cause yo, chat, I ain't gonna lie, I might have to do a deep dive into this case, cause yeah, I'm very intrigued now. Yo, so did they know what was going on outside? Like, did GBC know what was going on outside, or like, did they like not know and they was just like they was just told like, yo, go out there and keep them busy while we get, you know what I mean? That's what the fuck? Yeah, word came out, I think. Wow, holy shit. Wow.
But as word spread slowly, they spilled to the street where people were crying, fights broke out, and fans took photos of his body being removed from the bus. Lil Peep was pronounced dead shortly after.
The young rapper was set to perform here at The Rock on Wednesday night, and although the official cause of death remains unknown, news of Lil Peep's passing has sparked conversation about the issue of drug addiction.
Several people were interviewed either by the police or DEA, but no one was ever charged. The autopsy ruled his death was an accident caused by a combination of fentanyl and Xanax. They found extremely high levels of both in his system, along with cocaine, marijuana, and opiates.
What? So he had fentanyl, Xanax, cocaine, weed, and other opiates. I'm assuming like codeine or Percocet, something like that. I don't know. That's fucking insane. How do you function, bro? Like, how can someone function like that? Holy shit. Like, whenever I used to do shit like that, the most I ever took all at one time, I smoked. I drunk. I don't know how much lean it was really. I drunk some lean and I popped like 3 pills. And like, but I was like chill. Like I was gone, but I was able to function just enough, you know what I mean? Not really, but just enough, you know what I mean? That's fucking insane. Holy shit.
It's obvious he was unaware that he was taking fentanyl, which is deadly.
I couldn't even manage all 3. Yeah, bro, that's wild, bro. Like, that's so much. Oh my God, what the fuck?
Even in small quantities.
Wow.
Tucson PD later closed the investigation without reaching a conclusion about where the fentanyl came from. But something he took that day contained so much that he ended up
But 3-4 different drugs in the same. Yeah, that's beyond insane, bro. That's
with more than
fucking
twice the lethal dose in
wow,
his
I don't even
system.
know the word for that is. Wow. That is so fucking sad. Yo, I'm actually intrigued now. I'm very much interested in this case now. I don't know why I'm not subscribed to Publish X, because I watch this shit all the time. What the fuck? But yeah. I gotta do a deep dive in this case, because yeah, a lot of this shit is not adding up to me. I'm not gonna try to solve it or anything. Maybe not. Fuck that I am. But yeah, that is so sad, bro. RIP to P, bro. What the fuck? Yo, kids, preteens, or young adults, whatever you are watching, bro, just stay away from drugs, bro. That's all I gotta say. Just stay away from drugs, bro. Holy shit.